Okay, hi, thanks for joining me again, and welcome back to part 2 of the Carriage of Doom diorama. Finished it up in the last couple of weeks, and I hope that you would like to join me to see how I've created things to complete the box. So I have added like dehydrated apples to make the pumpkin head. I've added bead with vining. I've added the smoky lace, garden flowers, and inside there's miniature garden tools and twigs and branches and all sorts of things from the garden that have been pasted in to add to the atmosphere of the tombs and the castles for this beautiful little pumpkin coach that I made. And in the back, I even collected real spider webs. So if you'd like to see how I did a lot of these things, I have included a little short make ideas to sort of give you the idea of what I've done and how I came to this. Okay, so I just took some, what is it called? Cotton cheesecloth and sprayed it with all of my sprays. Purples and greens and blacks and browns, all of those, and I sprayed it and I let it dry, and now I'm attaching it all over this box, front and back, inside and out, all around. Sorry to get you up higher here, excuse my mess on the desk. My craft. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I was hoping I had a spray adhesive, but I don't think I do. So I'm going to just tack this in place so it's like weird and wifty with Mod Podge glue. And big brush, let's see, brush like, let me see, a coarser brush would be better. So just a regular old cheap brush, and I'm just going to go in and, like I said, tack it down somehow. I'm hoping I should maybe just go get some spray adhesive, that might work better. So I'm just going to go all around here and try and tack that in with glue like that, and over here, all around, everywhere. I'm just going to, like I said, leaving it quite wispy and floaty and all of that all around. So, and then I'm going to just let that dry. So, I'll show you what it looks like in a bit here. Okay, so, got this beautiful lace. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Oh, I'll get a black background for you. Isn't that pretty? I thought I wanted something that was going to look kind of like a gate. What do you think of that? And I'm going to put this picture on the front, and that would be kind of like the gate. Right, and it'll go all the way around, jing to this side, and this side we are going to have the pumpkin, but it has to be black. So this one I'm thinking maybe to do, but like I said, it has to be black. So I've got to find some dye that's black, and if I go this whole way, I can actually even bring it into the inside here. Anyway, okay, that's my thought. That's what I'm going to try. Okay, I've never done this before, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'm going to, I just diluted what was left in this Crafter's acrylic old paint. Yeah, you may remember I was trying to get the last of it out of here when I was painting the box. So I'm going to do that. I'm going for it. Who knows? So I'm going to just shake this up. I've got a plastic bag here. And then I'm going to put that chunk of lace in. I've probably got about 2.5. Oh, I sure hope I don't wreck it because it's so pretty. But is that one or that? Anyway, I went through the laces and this is the one I decided I'm going to try. So let's try it. So in it goes. Go. And in goes. Whoa. So that's probably enough. And close the bag up. And spread it. See what happens. I mean, you know, I mean it's paint. That's the weird thing is it's not actually an ink. So I didn't really know if I had an ink. So I just went with a paint. And I thought if it's a paint, it might end up being, you know, hard dry when it dries, hard and crusty. But look, it took that really quickly. Really quickly. I'm going to take that out. You guys get to see. And so do I. Oh, God, it turned out cool. Oh, whoa. Oh, my, I like that. Look at that. It's kind of gray. Oh, hey. I don't know if you guys can see how that's got a gray tinge to it. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna add it on down here. Took a chance, and it was worth it. So take a chance. It's only paper. It's only lace. It's only paint, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do another thing, and hope it works. So here's what it looks like now. This is the picture, and I'm gonna try and collect a spider's web, a real spider's web. So I can't take you with me to do it, but this is the piece of paper, and when I come back, if it works, I will show you and tell you what I've done. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying to get the light. I got it. It's in here. Here's the center, and there's the webs coming out, and here's all the webbing. Comes all the way across here. Like I say, there's the center. Goes around like that, and it's not bad. It's very subtle, that's for sure. But I'm quite happy with it, just like that. There was another one out there, but the guy was home. Little bug was there waiting for dinner, I guess, and I just couldn't take his web and all of that. But if it's not there tomorrow, if he's not there, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try and do the webbing on this pumpkin, because that will be cool. But anyway, I got it and I like it. And so here's how you do it. You find a web that you like, a cool, neat web, and then you spray it. I use this green for this one. I use the mica stain. And you spray the web. Make sure there's nobody home, you know. And like down here, it's so subtle, but oh my God, when you really look, I really like it. So I'm so excited. Anyway, if you find your web, oh, there goes a rabbit. There's a little bunny hopping across the yard. So anyway, you find the web that you like, and then you spray it gently, carefully, mist it with some kind of paint. I use the stain, like I said. Maybe a spray paint would be better. And then you go underneath the web and then you pick it up onto the paper. And you just kind of get it to lay on the paper. And that's what I've done here. And I really, it's something that, you know, nobody will even notice it probably and know that, or, you know what it's really all about. But anyway, I did, and I love it. And I'm really happy that I did that. And I'm going to do it again. Like I said, if he's not home, if the other guy's not home tomorrow, I'm going to go and get his web and put it on here. And I'm going to just probably mix up again, maybe the green again. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. That's it for today. Take care of yourselves. So we tried a few new things, and they're all working out well. The lace is behind me drying on the line, and my hands are filthy, and my phone keeps telling me it doesn't recognize me because my fingerprints never look like like they're supposed to. It doesn't recognize me. So anyway, good. Great stuff. I hope you guys can see that, but it's just close. Maybe really close with the light. Trying to get a light that would work as well. I just don't have the light, I guess, for you to really see it. Maybe if it's really close, can you see? Okay, sorry you can't see it, but if I do the pumpkin, it should show up really good on here because you've got this pumpkin in all of this space. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that he's gone out for the day, and we can go in and get that web. Okay, take care, guys. Bye. Okay, so I glued this down with Mod Podge, and then I put some thick Mod Podge on here because I'm going to add these to the front. And so what I have to do now is just weigh that down and let it dry. Okay, so I mixed up some texture paste with some of the orange, and I was trying to make it kind of gritty, so I added a little bit of baking soda, and I'm trying to make a rust to go on our fence. As you can see, the color's better today. Kind of got a bit of that gray coloring in them, so I'm going to just add a little bit of rust here and there. All along some of the different spots. And you know, just so that our fence is not too pristine. And oh, there's my big mushroom. Ooh, there's a dehydrated mushroom. Cool, eh? Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this on to try and add a little bit more of an effect here. And just going on the front side of this because I'm going to end up gluing this down. So, yeah, just adding that. Okay, this is about as high as I can get this phone, so I'm hoping that's going to work. And I have gone and added more to the front now. I don't remember whether I've shown you these yet. These are from in my garden. It's called Damien, I believe. Anyway, it's a beautiful little seed pot on top. That comes out. Anyway, let's carry on here. I've got more of this smoky, blacky lace getting glued on. And I went through a bunch of things trying to figure out what I wanted. I had ideas. I dreamt of ideas. And then I woke up and I tried them. And they just didn't work. So that happens. You just move on, I guess. So what we're going to do is I'm going to glue this fencing. And I figured I need to go to about there. Let me see. Because I want to, there. I want to be able to make sure we see everything. And I want to have enough to come around to the inside here. So, I did add some of the rust. I think I showed you that part. And I also added some bits of silver. I have a metallic watercolor that I added on here in the silver. So I'm thinking that's going to go like that. So we're going to need a lot of glue. I'm going to just glue this like crazy and then clamp this baby down. And it's going to go around the back. All the way back. All the way around the back. But I can't glue that on yet. Until I get my, and then piece on. And then this is going to come around. And we'll see where this goes. I'm not going to glue the back yet. So this is all I've done is save the 3 that are going to go on the inside. And I've just glued up these ones here. And I'm going to put more glue on here. And yeah. So I've got to remember I'm going all the way over to the side here. So I was thinking, you know, whether, you know, about the idea of just showing the flip throughs at the end. And then I thought, well, half the fun is in the making. And, well, all the fun is in the making, as far as I'm concerned. So, that's what I want to share, is the fun stuff, right? So let's get that to there. That's going to be so nice. I'm going to have that hang over just a little. Trim off these branches just a bit again. And that is going to go like that. Just on there like that. I'm just showing you this because now you can see that spider web quite pretty well since I sprayed that Krylon set on it. I'm in the sun, so it's hard to see, but see how much better it is now. So I'm going to spray it now with the color. So can you see that spider web? Yeah, now I'm going to spray it. I'm hoping that putting that stuff on first just made it a little thicker. And I'm going to try and get some of these little guys over here too. Oh, sorry if I went a little weird on you. It's hard to tell that it really looks, it's a little bit greener. It's harder to tell. I think it was better when it was just the white color, actually. Okay, so you're gonna bear with me here. Okay, here we go. I'm putting the paper underneath, lining it up to where I want that spider web to be. And And as soon as you touch it, it's going to be on there. So I'm going to put that spider web out there. And then you just pull it forward. And there it is, all over the pumpkin. So there it is. There's that web. Got a little caught up here. I might be able to pick that off. I was hoping for better results. So if I can find another one, I'll probably put it up there. But that's the way you do it. So I haven't found one for the top bit there yet. But I think it turned out kind of neat on here. So I'm going to just give it another squirt of this varnish just to top coat it and seal it in. Okay, so I found these patterns, and this is supposed to go like this on the internet, and I will find the link for you if you're interested. But I thought, first of all, what I would do, it's to make some little teeny tiny pots. You see that? Tiny little pot. It's like a small thimble. And it has some other little bits that I like too. And here is going to be a shovel and a hoe. And I thought I could make them, I thought first of all I would just make them and see how they turned out. And they're tiny, tiny. Oh my gosh, to cut these things out was just ridiculous. Look at, there's a pair of scissors. But you're supposed to be using that pattern with one of those wonderful machines if everybody has one. It's the Cricut Maker. So if you're lucky enough to have one of those, I envy you big time. I wish I had one, but I don't. I don't know that I really would use it enough, but now that I've started making these kind of things, I'm kind of finding it might be handy, but it's kind of pricey for me. But anyway, so next what I'm going to do is, I like to say, I've made these little pots. I made 2 of them so far, and I just thought they might be kind of cute, laying in here against the fence, and sort of a sign of life maybe. So I'm going to make them anyway and see how they turn out. So I've got to put these together, and then make this. I'm going to use a stick like this to make the shovels and the hoe, and then I will see if there's something that I can use in this project. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. I'm going to just paint those on, paint it on, and try and get this out of the way. Okay, so I thought I would also see about, let's move over from the tools, and this is what I thought I might do. Of course, I do think things, and then if they don't work out, well, that's fine. I'll do something else. But what I did is I took some of this vining, cheap vining that you get, and in the craft stores or wherever, and I wrapped and twined. I wrapped it around like that, and the string of pearls. So it's all a mess right now, but that's because I've got some glue holding some spots, like right there. I glued these up yesterday. So let's see, that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna take these off because they're in the way and they're no longer needed. But I don't want the pearls that white or that cream. Well, the idea with these, my thought was on zip way up here. This is, I'm loving all this, but I'm thinking that it needs to have some kind of vine going through. And I like this creamy color because of the creamy background here. So I'm going to dirty them up a bit, but not too much. And then I can kind of work them through. What do you think? So I finished gluing down the pearls on the front and on the back. Made them follow a little bit better along the fencing. I applied the pumpkin with the spider webbing on it and put the fencing on. And now I've got this little bit here to finish up. And I've got my mushrooms and everything glued down here. I put a tree branch in here. And I added some of the mummy gauze. I think it's called mummy gauze. And it's like the cheesecloth, but it's just a narrow piece like this. Like that. So I added that, and on this side you can see where I've got the tools. I've got a couple of little pots and the pruners, the shovel and the hoe, and another little pot. So all I've got left to do is add this trim around the box edge here all the way around, and then we can add the coach, the original carriage. So there we go. So this will be all just about finished when I've got all that done, and then I'm going to do the flip through. So thanks for hanging with me. I hope that some of these ways of working through some of the stuff was interesting for you, and that you are going to make one yourself, or at least be inspired to do something similar. I'd love to see what you do. If you do something, please share it with me at White Raven, a book rook. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll talk to you soon.